25 jumping jacks.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Push-up position.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Rest right there. No, just sit right there. Begin.
1, sir.
All
2,
bicep push-ups.
sir.
That's
3,
nice.
sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
Good job. Need water? No, okay. Got 30 seconds. Second set.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir.
Oh, that was good. That was a
3,
good one. Don't let
sir.
your body touch that.
4,
There you
sir.
go.
5,
Don't hold your breath. You
sir.
gotta breathe it out.
6, sir. 7, sir.
Good black sash
8,
push-ups. Good black
sir.
sash push-ups.
9, sir. 10, sir.
Very good. Last set.
Yes, sir.
Sir. Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir.
Huh?
3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7,
Good job.
sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. Sir.
On your backs for piston kicks.
Yes, sir.
Sir. First set of 25.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3,
Good.
sir.
Touching those
4,
elbows.
sir.
That's right.
5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir.
Yeah, so can you show? Can you do it real fast? So one leg straight, and then touch elbows on the other knee. It'll make it a little bit harder, but that's better for the stomach. So it's a little bit more of a challenge. It's not impossible. Yeah, it's a challenge.
I wish I never ate.
It's not a challenge. What's that from?
I wish I haven't ate all the
What movie is that from? It's not a challenge. What's that from? Come on, y'all.
You're making me feel like I should know it.
Y'all should. Probably not, just give me all a hard time. It's Lion King. And he's talking to Scar and the thing, and Scar says something slick. And Foster turns around, he's like, is that a challenge? Now y'all gotta go watch the movie.
I have watched.
Not the live action one. The old one. The good one.
If you want to know, I've heard it a lot of because when I try to do push-ups.
Second set.
Yes, sir.
Go.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir.
Or I could make myself use the fire drill.
Last set.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir.
Sit up.
Yes, sir.
Sir. Feet straight out in front.
No.
Reach up. Then forward, touch your toes.
Yes, sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Bend one leg in.
Yes, sir.
Reach up.
Sir.
Then forward, touch your toes.
Yes, sir.
That's good. Grab with the other hand. Both hands. There you go. Get down there. You can do it. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Switch.
Yes, sir.
Reach up. Bend forward.
Yes, sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Bottom. Oh, then you have to reach further next time.
Oh, no.
Bottom of the feet together.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It wasn't that hard. Is that what you're doing? Gotcha. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. A seated angle, legs wide apart. Lift yourself up and turn to your right.
Yes, sir.
No, please don't. No, this is
One hand on each side front leg, keep the head up, take it back, straight. Straighten the front leg, make the front leg straight. Turn and shift to the other side.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
center, seated ankle, legs wide apart.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Arms up, legs straight. 1, sir.
2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir.
Reach to one side.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Good job. Can you do both hands? Stay focused, Ann. Stay focused on your toes. Yep. Reach to the other side.
Yes, sir.
That's too easy. That means you gotta use both hands. There you go. Yeah, you can. Hold it. Get there, get there. There you go. Reach to both sides. Touch your head to the floor or as far as you can go.
Yes, sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir.
13, sir.
14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Last stretch, feet straight out in front. Bend one leg back and lean back.
Yes, sir.
I did notice those. I figured you did. I saw that as well. I didn't see that one. Come on. You gotta wash it off. If it doesn't all come off tonight, people are gonna think you're dirty. You're not supposed to be talking to her. You're not really supposed to be talking at all. But you were telling me about your marks. Amen. And switch.
Yes, sir. Sir.
And stand up. Switch it out. Do any additional stretches?
Sir.
So we're gonna start with our blocks. Like I said on Monday, let's take a stand.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Say tay, tai, fei.
Tay, tie, tay.
Tiger outside block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet together. Tiger front block. Say tay, tai, fei.
Tay, tie, tay. Tay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
about those three?
That's right, that's correct.
Oh, yeah, and really?
And that's the front and the outside. Stand.
Yes, sir.
Sir, stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Say tay, tie, pay.
Tay, tie, pay.
Down. Crossing the arms at the forearms, not the elbows and not the wrists, but here. Up. Out. Down. Up. Bend the knees. Bend the knees. A good horse stance has the knees bent. A correct horse stance has both knees bent equally. Yeah, hands on the knees, that only helps if you're resting. And since we're working out, we're going to keep ours up. And out. Down. Up. Out. Down. Up. Out. Down. Up. Out. Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Okay, shake it out. Shake it out.
It sounds like we're breathing like
We are breathing, so with each move, you breathe out.
Yeah, but if it sounds like we're breathing
That's correct. We are doing that. I take a stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
So what's the first stance that you learned when you got here?
Horse stance.
Attention stance, yes. And then second was, that's not really a stance.
This is called stand.
No, that's not a stance. What's the second? No, that's not a stance. What's the second? Horse stance. Very good. Horse stance. So in order to get your gold sash, you have to do a horse stance correctly. That's one of the criteria of getting the first rank, right? So the first and most basic form or most basic stances that you'll do are the bow stance and the horse stance. You'll do those a lot throughout your training. Cross stance too, but a lot of bow stances and a lot of horse stances. So to get to your gold sash, you have to know your tiger stances, but best, you know at least one or two and can perform them well. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
When we do a horse stance, the knees are bent. If the knees are not bent, are we doing a horse stance?
Yes,
What
sir.
are we doing? Say standing funny.
Standing funny.
Standing funny, okay? So how, if you were at HEB, how would you stand in line? Right.
Kind of how I.
What if you stood in line at HEB like this? A little out of place, huh? So I was like, oh, what is that guy doing over there? He's got great stamina. But, since we're not standing in line at HEB, we have to do our horse stance with the knees bent. So separate your feet like this. And look down, if you see a square on the ground, separate your feet about as big as a square. Yes, yes. Who's shorter than me? Raise your hand if you're shorter than I am when you stand up.
I'm shorter than you.
So if you're shorter than me, then you're going to slide your feet in only a little bit inside the square. Go ahead, slide your feet inside the square.
I don't.
Ask me after class. Yeah, no. When you raise your hand, you have to wait for me to ask you to say what you're going to say. Does that make sense? Okay, very good. Y'all can't talk. So now you'll have to separate. Does that make sense? Okay, separate. Oh, not far enough. One of you over here, one of you over there. All the way over here. You got 2 seconds to move, because I'm only going to ask you once. One of you move all the way over here. Very good. Thank you for making the executive decision. I take stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Now, I don't mind y'all making friends, just not during class, right? So while I'm talking, you got to be listening. Open tire call, say, tay, tie, pay.
Tay, tie,
The next block that we're doing is called center, side, center, or my favorite nickname, the thigh buster. Horse stance, center.
Horse stance, center.
Now stay low, like I'm slicing with a sword above your head, and side. So you're gonna cross, watch that, crossing the arms the same way we did for the others. Make sure you're crossing at the forearms, not the wrists or the elbows. That's correct. Center. Side. And it's a big circle. Boom. Center. Side. Center. Side. Inside, under, into the stomach. Yeah, like that. Center. That's 2. Side. Center. Stay low. Side. Center. Side. Center. Side. Center. Come down like like this, two big outside blocks but stopped up. Side, center, side, last one, center, side, center, side, center. Feet together.
Yes.
That was just 5 reps. Just 5, okay? Ask me after class. Big circle, in, to the belly first, up. Right, so we're center, big circle, boom. Center, big circle, boom. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Right, always come center, and then push away from center is best. Versus me going like this, because if I go like this, then what happens? If something's coming over the top, what happens? They'll probably catch me before my hands get there. Does that make sense?
Yes,
So it's quicker, it's a shorter distance to go. All right, let's take the stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Does it eyes burn on now?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. Good. Now, before we do the next one in a horse stand, I'd like you to say tay tie.
Tay tie.
Toes are turned in, knees are bent. Stay here. Now I want you to take one claw and push it forward. I want you to circle down in front of you, like this, make it round. Kind of like Suppress the Tiger, Hide the Dragon, but with a tiger claw. Almost, y'all do the same hand I'm doing. I switch for you. Do the same hand I'm doing. Yeah, pretend I'm a mirror. Pretend I'm a mirror. Yeah, there you go. In, to the center. Here. Up right in front. Yeah, not straight, but not straight, but not. Other hand, big circle. Stop right here in front. Good. Other hand, big circle, right here in front. Other one, big circle, right here in front. Good. And make sure the elbow is bent on the up too. You don't want it straight. So keep it bent, circle here. It stays the same way the entire time. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So now that we have that arm motion, I want you to take your other hand, I want you to put it in what we call prayer position. So you go like this. Big circle. Switch. Big circle. Switch. Switch. Good. Feet together. So say cat stance.
Cat stance.
Say down block.
Down block.
So this is called cat stance down block. So you'll have to be in a cat stance. First block is going to come big with the right, big with the left, and over in front of the knee. The other hand's going to come to what we call prayer position. We're not praying right now. That's just the hand, the position of the hand. Bring to the chest, switch the feet. Big circle, lock down. Use the other hand. There you go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet together. So it's interesting, but it's necessary. Okay. We did our big circle. Say leg escape.
Escape.
They say, I know we're doing a lot of blocks today, but we'll do these same ones next class. Okay. So leg escape. Same thing. I would like you to say, take a stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes,
Put
sir.
your left foot forward. Hand stance, and you're going to double claws down. So you're going to flex your wrist back, and you're going to pretend. Oh, pretend that you have bowling balls, and you have to hold it just like this. Who's been bowling before? Okay, good. So pretend you have your bowling ball, you're here like that.
Yes, sir.
Bowling balls are heavy, so don't let the arms, you're not swinging bowling balls around, keep them here. Left foot forward. Now I'm going to lift, jump, and switch. Touch just with the toes of the front leg. Just your feet. Put all your weight back leg. Lift the front. Let's touch it like a feather. Like a feather. A little bit feather. There you go. And lift and switch the feet. And this time when you switch, you're gonna jump. So lift and switch. Same swing from crane. Now make it tight. Don't go up. Don't let your head go up. Stay low. Same swing. Tuck and switch. Tuck. 3, 4, 5, 6. Knees up. 7. Down coming to sweep. 8. Stay low. 9. 10. Feet together. Reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes with the legs straight. Breathing, breathing. 1, sir.
2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir.
Good job. So, just like I promised, we'll do tiger stances. But when we do it this time, it'll be a little bit faster than we've been doing it. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Because most of us, we're not learning it for the first time. Even if this is your first time doing the unit, this is, so you should know the moves already. Let's see. Let's hit stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Open tire claw, say, take tie face.
Take, tie, take.
Horse stand center.
Horse stand center.
Post stands right.
Post stands right.
Horse stand center.
Horse stand center.
Post stands left.
Post stands left.
Horse stand center.
Horse stand center.
Cat stands right.
Cat stands right.
Horse stand center.
Horse stands center.
Cat stands left.
Cat stands left.
There you go. Horse stand center.
Horse stands center.
Cross stands right.
Cross stands right.
Horse stand center.
Horse stands center.
Cross stands left.
Cross stands left.
When you cross to the left hand goes up. That's correct. Switch the hands. Switch the hands. Do the other hand. There you go. Horse stand center.
Horse stands center.
Cross stands left. Oh, where did it go? Crane stands right.
Crane stands right.
Horse stands center.
Horse stands center.
Crane stands left.
Crane stands left.
Be balanced. Be balanced. Good. Horse stands center.
Horse stands center.
Jump to kneeling right.
Jump to the right.
Dragon stands right.
Dragon stands right.
Horse stands center.
Horse stands center.
Jump to kneeling left.
Jump to the left.
Huh? Good. Dragon stands left.
Dragon stands left.
Switch the feet. Max. There you go. Horse stands center.
Horse stands center.
Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Oh. Was that easy? Yeah, it's a little easy. I figured. Of course. Oh, you can go faster?
No, there.
Max said you can go faster. Attention, stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Oh, is that your gloves they did that me?
Take, tie, take.
Horse stands center.
Horse stands center.
Horse stands right.
Horse stands right.
Horse stands center.
Horse stands
Horse
center.
stands left.
Horse stands
Horse
right.
stands center.
Horse
Horse
stands
stands
center.
right.
Cat stands right.
Horse stands center.
Horse stands
Cat
center.
stands left.
Cat stands
Horse
left.
stands center.
Horse stands center.
Cross stands right.
Cross stands right.
Horse stands center.
Horse stands
Cross
center.
stands left.
Cross stands
Horse
left.
stands center.
Horse stands
Horse
center.
stands right.
Crane stands
Horse
right.
stands center.
Horse stands
Horse
center.
stands left.
Crane stands left.
Horse stands center.
Horse stands center.
Continuing right.
Jump to the right.
Dragon stands right.
Dragon stands right.
Horse stands center.
Horse stands center.
Jump to the left.
Jump to the left.
Dragon stands left.
Dragon stands
Horse
left.
stands center.
Horse stands center.
Feet together.
Yes.
I didn't say I wanted to go faster.
Oh, you didn't? I'm sorry, you have a mask on, I couldn't tell.
Hey, that's fine.
We follow the 5 arts: faith, respect, perseverance, patience, and humility.
Got a senior head instructor?
Bow to advanced, apprentice instructor advanced, yes, intermediate, and beginner level students. Very good job.